Hey everyone, and welcome to day 9 of my 90-day video challenge. 90 more to go. Okay, so what I'd like to talk to you today about is about the power of the mind. And you see this ray of light? Just hope it's not too distracting. That's my little turtle tank that's over at the back there. So let's talk about the power of the mind. This is massive. I mean, a lot of the things I talk about and that I'm going to teach are huge, and they're life-changing once you understand and grasp their concepts. I was just listening to Dr. Bruce Lipton, who is a cell biologist, and he was the traditional scientist, who taught and who believed what he was taught in the education system about cells and genes and DNA and how DNA hands things down. Until he started to discover that cells are like computer chips. They have their own brain memory, and he started to discover where the information would come that would create or cause the changes in the cellular formation, and he discovered that it came from mind. So Bruce Lipton says, I've written it down here, the function of the mind is to create coherence between your beliefs and the reality that you experience. So, and Henry Ford also said, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. Now that's the power of the mind. The mind, the mind can do and achieve anything. It's also, what The Secret talks about. If you haven't watched the movie The Secret, I highly recommend that you grab yourself a copy or, Google it or get some information on The Secret, because that's about how to change the mind as well, and the power of the mind. There's been a lot of tests and experiments that show how the mind can change everything. How there's the placebo effect, for example, in medicine. People will give you a placebo. They do test groups. They give a group medication for whatever ailment, and then they give a placebo group sugar pills, and yet they have the same effect. So that's the power of the mind. Louise Hay also discovered through observation what science proved decades later about what you think and how you think you create your life to be. Now that's the power of the mind. You're not in the universe is in you. So you are a neutral element in your environment, meaning that your mind and how you think will create your experience. That's how powerful the mind is. And when you, as I said, when you grasp this, the power of thought and the power of mind, you can change everything. There are many medical miracles. I can't remember what movie it was in. It might be in the movie You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And if you haven't seen that one, I highly recommend that you get that as well. That's available on YouTube for free. There was a man who had had a severe accident, and the doctors said he would never walk again. And through determination and using his mind, using the power of thought, he defied what the doctors said, and he walked again through sheer determination, sheer passion, and nobody was going to tell him what he could or couldn't do. So that's the power of the mind, the power of thought. Louise Hay, she has a lot of affirmations, and I have DVD or YouTube clips that talk about affirmations, but one of her affirmations was, all is well in my world. And when I started listening to Louise Hay, I've had her book for a while, but in 2008 I really delved into it and became a Heal Your Life, Achieve Your Dreams workshop facilitator, helping people change their lives by changing their thinking. And one of the affirmations from Louise Hay was, all is well in my world. And ever since I've been using that affirmation, if ever I feel a little cold or a little something coming on, I would use that affirmation, because when you have stress in your body, that stress then manifests itself in illness. So And ever since I've been using that, I hardly ever get sick. I have had a bit of stress in the last couple of years of my life, so I have had a couple of incidents where I've been, with a cold. But when I get that little niggle of something about to happen in my life, all is well in my world, changes my thinking, which then changes the chemistry in my body through the power of thought, which heals. So think about that, use it. You can use that affirmation as well. Understand the power of the mind and how the mind can heal everything, because you're in this universe through the power of creation, which you have. You have the power of creation because you are alive. You are here on this planet. So therefore, the forces that created life are within you as well. And so you can create the change, you can heal, you can change your mind, change your thinking, and change every aspect of your life. So understand the power of mind because you possess it. So I hope today's little tip was useful, and remember one really important thing: you are worthy. I'll see you tomorrow at video 10. Bye for now.